Unfortunately, Steeler Nation, no Bobby today. G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Let's jump right into it. No Bobby, jump right into it. Brooke Price said this. Mike Tomlin was asked about coaching as a young player. That was George Pickens in regards to the drama, all the drama that happened this week. Through the adversity, says Tomlin, it's easy like breathing. Like breathing, it's easy. Remember all the drama was over the last few days that's been made up by the reporters, YouTubers, all those dudes out there? Mike Tomlin doesn't care. Doesn't give two wazoos, man. I love his response. If you go back and watch it. Go back and watch Mike Tomlin's press conference. It's fantastic. It is unbelievable. I like this guy more and more each day. So Mike Tomlin was asked about the coaching in regards to George Pickens, and he said through adversity, says it's like breathing. It's easy. How do you deal with George Pickens? It's easy. It's like breathing. It's easy, super easy. All right. He says here, it's a pebble in my shoe, to be quite honest with you, which means a small bit of pain. It's nothing. You hardly even feel the pebble. So all this drama that all Steelers talked about, that Steelers false report talked about, all this drama that the journalists get in there, pen to paper, write this, write that, and they try and make something out of nothing, and they push. They get you guys to click, and we fall to that. And George Pickens is the worst person, one of the worst Steelers ever out there. And Mike Tomlin doesn't care. We do not care. He doesn't care. It's a pebble in my shoe, to be quite honest with you. Like breathing, it's easy. I know it's a cute story for you guys. That's the lame stream media. You know what? This has been the worst too. This has been the worst I've ever seen the media, man. Honest to goodness, the worst I've seen it this year. I feel like we haven't talked anything about the Steelers. Just been trying to call out the media because they're terrible. So he says, I know it's a cute story for you guys, but it's a pebble in my shoe, to be quite honest with you, in terms of the things that I have to do in an effort to get the group ready to play. This week, our focus is on Green Bay, Packers, and what we're going to do in this football game. And I can't state it any plainer than that. It's like reality television, the way you guys follow social media and write stories about it. He's pretty much saying you're doing a bad job. That's what he's saying. All the journalists out there making something out of nothing. Mike Tomlin is saying it's reality TV show and it's garbage. Absolute garbage. I love it. I absolutely love it. This week I focus on Green Bay Packers and what we're going to do in this football game. And I can't state it any plainer than that. It's like reality television, the way you guys follow social media and write stories about it. Right? That's what kind of happens. When we see something like this, George Pickens, yes, he shouldn't have put out Free Me. He shouldn't have went onto Instagram and made a post. But what happens is something happens with one of our players, like George Pickens or Deontay or whoever, number 46, Kenny Pickett. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. One of the players do something like that. They look a bit frustrated. Then the lame stream media, and you guys know who you are. I'm not it. I'm a bloke in my room talking at 11 p.m. wearing a 46 jersey, talking to myself. I'm not it. I'm a bloke in my room who's a fan. But the lame stream media, that is Pittsburgh Steelers media and other dudes out there, they grab something and turn it upside down. They shake it everywhere. And next minute, it is a major story. And then people have the wrong impressions of that player, or people have the wrong impressions of that coach. And this won't stop because you know why? Because this stuff sells. This stuff sells. But I'm glad to see that Mike Tomlin's over it. He's done with it, man. He's out there effing working. He's out there. We do not care. You know, when they asked him about would you ever go play for a college football team? Never say never, but never. Like Mike Tomlin has been through this stuff for like last, 16, 17 years as a coach. He knows how to handle the media. And the media thinks they're smarter than Mike Tomlin, but they're not. And then fans complain and go, oh, we never hear anything from him. Always says the same thing. Because he gets bored of the same questions, the same journalist mentality of trying to poke and prod the bear and get something out of it. It's just crazy. I love this response, though. To pebble my shoe, to be quite honest with you, which means nothing, right? And how do you handle it? It's like breathing. He said it's like breathing. How easy is breathing? How you gonna handle George Pickens? It's like breathing. It's easy. I just breathe in, one out. In, out. It's like breathing. It's that easy. It's a pebble my shoe. It's like breathing. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy to me. So good to see that Mike Tomlin put them in their place once again. There's a few reporters out there that I cannot stand anymore, and they're just all there for clicks. They make up drama, and you'll see them. And I would advise, if you want to stop seeing this stuff, stop clicking the video. If you see myself do a clickbait video, don't click it. If you see George Pickens wants to leave team, right? It says George Pickens wants out of the Pittsburgh Steelers, or the Steelers go and fire this coach. Rather than click the video, go and do Google. Go to Google, research, and see if it actually happened. Check the Steelers website. Go and follow the sources who you like to follow. Don't fall to the clickbait title. Just don't. Crazy. It's like breathing, mate. It's easy. Now, it's a cute story for you guys, but it's a pebble in my shoe, to be quite honest with you, in terms of these things, that I have to do an effort to get this group ready. The focus is Green Bay Packers, and I can't state any plainer than that. It's like reality television, the way you guys follow social media and write stories about it. He pretty much just called you out, put you in your place. And other guys out there are like, well, there was no drama. Other media sites, well, there's no drama, but you guys made it up. I'm done. That's why I love Mike Tomlin. I love how he's so honest, direct. I love the way that he coaches. I like the way that he talks to people, how he leads. I think he's a good bloke. I would love to have a conversation with him. Maybe one day I'll get the chance that I could bring him on the show, or I could go over to Pittsburgh and have a one-on-one interview with Mike Tomlin, to sit down, have a beer, and just do a podcast, have a good time. I would actually love that. I think it'd be fantastic just to speak to him for 15, 20 minutes about anything. Do you know what I mean? Because the way he presents himself and carries himself in this Steelers organization is high tier. It's up there. It's 5-star matchup because he's in it, because he's the coach. That's why we have a chance every year. We're 5-3 right now. We're getting ready for Green Bay, and he doesn't care about the Pittsburgh Steelers media going after him or trying to get in the bite. Does not care about those situations. He's focused on getting the players ready. And in terms of George Pickens being a distraction, it's a pebble in his shoe. That's all it is. He's a slight little mini problem. And what do you do with a pebble in your shoe? You either ignore it, you just go, whatever, it kind of hurts, or you address it and you take off your shoe and pick it out and throw it away. That's it. It's nothing. It's an absolute nothing burger, this story, and it's been strung out for like 4 or 5 days. Cute story for you guys. There's a pebble in my shoe. It's been strung out. Mike Tomlin's getting ready for Green Bay, man. He's getting ready for Green Bay. Jordan Love, Kenny Pickett, getting the running backs ready, getting hopefully see some good offensive line play. Joey Porter Jr. is going to be starting out there too. He's getting the players ready for throwback time. I'm wearing a throwback jersey now with number 46. He's getting all the players ready. Anyways, that's it. That's my show. So no more Jeopardy. Jeopardy's done. Things that didn't happen for 1,000. George Pickens didn't say it. No more Bobby. Bobby's done. He's retired. Goodbye, Bobby. Crazy. All right, guys, I'm done. I am done because it's like breathing. I'm done. I'll see you later.